Good evening. Hello, we are live from creepy ass quarantine, Newark, Ohio, in the Freemasonic States of America. Hello. Hello, everybody. Who's here? Hadley? Well, hello, sweetie pie. How are you? I'm doing good. No fear. See you. How are you? It's going cray-cray. But we don't have to go cray-cray, do we? Well, hello, Ernest. Good to see you. It's one of our new friends, Ernest. Hadley, meet Ernest. Ernest, meet Hadley. Do come on in. Pardon me for going a bit early tonight, but I know someone else I know and care about was wanting to do a live tonight as well, so I thought I'd get a little earlier start. But there's some things we all need to just, talk about, or if people want to talk about as far as all of this craziness going on with the scares and the quarantines and all of that. So we're opening up the floor to talk about things like that tonight too, here in Nez Studios. We're going to be working on having fun with our art, certainly, but we'll be talking about other things as well. Important things, so... Angel Bulldog. Oh, so good to see you. I'm kind of keeping an eye on the door. I'm expecting Diana's dad to pick up the dinner I made for him, and he's going to run to the store so Diana has a little extra juice. So if I have to leave the stream for a moment or whatever, please pardon me. That's what I'm doing. A little bit distracted there. Hello, Jim Adams. I love you. I love you. Good to see you. Studio Geek, hey, Sammy. Well, Ernest, if you're being manipulated by a witch, then rebuke that witch in the name of Jesus and say no to it. You can have freedom in Jesus. You don't have to be manipulated by anything or anyone. You can say no to it. How about that? Hola, Josepes. ¿Cómo está? Oh, thank you. Lots of hugs to you, too. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. We're listening to Catfish Jones again, just because it's nice and mellow and it's appropriate, soothing music. We've had enough hectic, haven't we? We've had enough chaos. We've had enough of all of that. Ernest, if you need prayer, Angel Bulldog is one of my most favorite prayer warriors out there. Let her know. She'll be happy to pray with you. Well, Ernest, Jesus knows too. So there's nothing going on in any of our lives that he doesn't know about. And he's the one who will handle it for you. And while I do what I'm doing right now, Angel Bulldog is certainly a good prayer warrior, and she's happy to help you, pray for you right here, right now. And either, give her, whatever your requests are, or just whatever. I'm just going to let the Lord lead. Whatever. Angel is here to help pray, certainly. That's why we're here. Angel loves to pray. So, Ernest, Angel is here for you. But I need to keep on track, and we're going to see who else comes in and say welcome, and we'll get started with our drawing, and we will do more discussing of things and have some more opportunity for prayer as the stream goes on. I want to wait. Yes, well, we all need prayer, and every last one of us needs redemption. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's not a one of us that's perfect. There's not a one of us that can say we don't need prayer or redemption. We all need that. White Wolf, hello. Come on in. We can't redeem ourselves. There's no action we can do. There's no good deed we can do that pays that price. There just isn't. That's right, Angel. Hallelujah. Thank you. Josepes. Me gusto. Thank you for coming in, Josepes. Amiga, feliz noche. Muy bueno, muy bueno. Josepes makes me brush up on... I need to brush up on my Spanish just a little bit more. So while we relax and wait for uh, my daughter's father to stop by here real quick, I'm just going to hang with you, and we will do a small drawing tonight. I don't know of what. Won't know until we put that pencil or pen on the paper, so we can look forward to that. I thought I'd have a couple of my most favorite guys in the whole wide world with me here in Nez Studios tonight. I give you Puppet Jack Sparrow, Mr. Michael Nesmith, the reason I'm Nez Lovers of the Monkees, and the fabulous, wonderful. Let's do his entire shout out, shall we? Got to practice for the day when he actually does show up to Nez Studios, God willing. I give you the ranting, raving, bitching, chemtrail evidence gathering, photo ninja with the Nikon P900, Bighorn Mountain Sky King of Worland, Wyoming. I give you Mr. Mike Decker. Ah, yes, we do love Mike Decker. I know you do, Ernest, and we all do. And we all lift you up in prayer right now that in Jesus' name, you will have your freedom, you will have your redemption, you will have your deliverance, and you'll be made a new creation in Christ. I will be... Hold on. I meant that door was unlocked. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, here is this and that, and this is your soup. That's all it is. She's sleeping. I'll keep listening. I'll keep this unlocked. Lord, cheerful giver. Okay, here we are. Hello. Wonder what's in my glass. It is Cherry RC. Thank you, Angel. Well, Ernest, and it's okay if that's not your real name. Jesus knows who you are. Well, Ernest, if is something trying to keep you away from having freedom and redemption, then those are not the people or things you need to be listening to. Glad you're here. And I pray that prayer of agreement with Angel Bulldog. In the name of Jesus, you bet I do. Yeah, I've just got Cherry RC. That's all I wanted tonight. Well, good, Ernest. Good. We're 8 minutes and 40 seconds in. It's going to be a little bit of a different stream tonight. I'm not quite sure how long it's going to go. I don't want to, marathon this. But I still want to have fun with my art. And I very much... Oh, Richie. Richie just went live on RFB2. If you want to go see Richie and give him my love. If you want to tell some Richie peeps to come back this way, go right ahead. A Richie stream is always worth it. But I told him I was doing this tonight, so... No biggie. He knows I love him. I'm glad we're all here together with each other right now. Sorry, Richie. I gotta be here tonight, honey. I'll just sit here with Mr. Nesmith and Mr. Oh, you fool. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. White wolf, that's a word we don't use here in Nez Studios right now, the F''ART. That is off limits here for the time being. That may change, but for right now, we don't use that word here in Nez Studios. Yeah, I know, Angel. I know things that he dropped today. I'm good. He knows I love him. I checked his stuff. We're good, Richie. We're good. Send some of your people this way, Richie. I left a message, so hopefully some Richie peeps might come this way, other than the ones we already have, so. That's okay, White Wolf. There's some things you just weren't privy to. There you go. Now, not that I don't want to be part of that again at some point. I certainly hope so. But that would take some time and doing and some work and communication. And, that all takes time. So we'll see. Hope is not lost. Nope, none of it has the same sound or look to it, and then the original meanings. You know what I mean? It's got to be what it is or not be. So at least for me. It's still there. It's buried in the grave. It won't take me long to do whatever drawing I'm doing tonight. Like I said, I'm not gonna do an epic stream for the art stream. I'll conclude the stream in a reasonable amount of time and see if anybody else cares to go live. And if they do, I'll wait until a little later tonight if I have the energy, and if I'm supposed to, I'll go do a later stream tonight. So look out for that. And we can talk more then, too. We can pray and talk and chill out in a later stream tonight. Hello, Smokin' Joe. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. It was great to see you at Michigandermans. If there's anything you want to talk about, or if you have prayer requests, you go right ahead and throw those out there. I love you too, Smokin' Joe. I've missed you. It's good to see you. It's been rough goings, rough sailings down here in the bottom of YouTube's in our section. Let me tell you what. But God is still good, and God is still in control. Jim Adams. Oh, it's been a while, Smokin' Joe. Just some places are a little more dangerous to go than they used to be, Smokin' Joe, if you get my drift. So we've been kind of laying low. Laying low, but we can pray and love while we're laying low. We certainly can. Everybody say hello to everybody. Check each other out. If you have any positive channels you want to support or shout out, please go ahead. Who am I picking to support this week? Hi, Bobby. This week, I'm choosing to shout out my BFF of all time, of 40 plus years. She could teach a graduate level course on how to be a proper BFF. I give you Miss Bobby Meyer. Show her lots of love and support. Encourage her to make more videos. The other channel I'm choosing to support this week, all week long, no matter if I'm live or doing a video. That would be Studio. No, I just did Studio Geek 32. I just had it on the tip of my tongue. So support Bobby. Told you I can't come over just to get beat up no more, not fast enough, no more, not fast enough. Show love and support to Tim breaking the shell. He needs some love and encouragement. He's been taking a break. He's a good man. Show him some love and support. And tell him Nez sent you. He just came by here not too long ago. He's a bigger channel than I'll ever be. But he's still a nice guy, very down to earth. A real sweetheart and a good friend. Okay, Jim Adams. We'll get you another Pabst. Let's start our drawing. We're about 15 minutes in. And I don't want to be doing this the whole evening. I don't want to be hogging all the airtime, you know. I'll show you my progression as I go along. I'm sorry, the way the light is, you're going to see a shadow, so. Well, you can always have burgers without the bun, Bobby. That's totally doable. Again, I don't know what I'm going to draw. It's just going to happen. Nope, I've had plenty. Not insane. I've had, especially trying to cut down on carbs and glutens, I've had many. The patty with the lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, everything that I enjoy on a burger, and the condiments, and just make like a big salad out of it. It's really good. Ooh la la, la magnifique. Go ahead to talk about the concerns of the day, or if you have prayer requests or want to talk about positive channels, you just go right ahead and do that. 1 and 2 mods, you know what to do. My attention is on my drawing for the moment, but I will be keeping an eye. Oh, it's wonderful, especially if you can't. I can't eat all the buns and bread anymore, Bobby. Not feel good. It affects me in a negative way. I can't deal with all the carbs and stuff. Thank you, Smokin' Joe. Miss seeing you around, Smokin' Joe. Yeah, you're not going to die if you don't have a bun to go with all the goodies and stuff on your burger. I promise you won't. And if you do die, I'll be the first one to stand up and say at your funeral, she died because she had a burger without a bun. And then we'll serve burgers with buns at your wake reception. I will. Well, it's nice to see you again, Smokin' Joe. Yes, Angel, you were just telling me about that, and it sounds wonderful. It sounds wonderful. So I got some of my favorite fellas here in the studio with me tonight. They do, Bobby, they do. It's really good. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you it's crappy. It's good. There's just no bun. You don't have to put any vegetables on if you don't want to, but I like to. Nope, no giving up now. Me neither, Catfish. Don't give up now. Now, there's no easy way out, but that doesn't mean you can't get through it. Yeah, good time to brush up on your food preparing skills. Take some time to plant some seeds and grow a few things right there in your home. Many plants have sprouts that are nutritious and superfoods, and just sprout in a matter of days in a pan of water, covered in a wet paper towel. Or just throw them in a shallow container with some rich growing medium, and keep them moist, and put them under a UV light or near a window. And it's a good, quick way to have some healthy food. Well, Ernest, thank you. I'm trying to keep the atmosphere peaceful and calm, positive and loving. That's things we all need right now. Yes, White Wolf. Angel is an excellent person to talk to about food preparation. The lady's got some experience. We'll all be wise to take advantage of the resources that we have available here today. For one day they may be gone. Again, if anybody wants to open the floor up to discussion about what's going on, that's part of why we're here tonight, so feel free. We're going to skip past this one. Okay. I love you, Catfish, but I need a little more mellow. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. Well, Ernest, if you are using an alias, if you are behind a channel name that is not really who you are, and you still want to talk, you are welcome to contact me via email. I'm also on Twitter as Ned. And if you contact me via email, I will certainly get the notification on my phone. And I'm happy to take any questions, any prayer requests, and talk about confidential things in a private setting. My email, and if one of my mods can post this for me in the stream, lowercase letters MARISALOU71 @gmail.com. Okay, Ernest. Well, still, if you have things you want to talk about, because I can only guess here in the stream, and I'm not going to play a guessing game in the stream. If you have something you want to talk about, things that concern people that it would not be appropriate to drop names in a stream, then please, Ernest, do contact me in private via email. And I'm happy to listen. I'm not into doxing. I'm not into giving out people's personal information. So that option is there for you. So until I have more to go on, Ernest, I don't know all who you are speaking of. And that's up to you to tell me. Thank you. Thank you, Ox. I appreciate it. Ox, will you post my other links as well, please? And the two channels we are supporting this week are Bobby Meyer and Breaking the Shell. Thank you, Ox. I appreciate it. What a great couple of guys, Ox and Ox 2. What a great couple of guys you are. I know. I did speak to Cousin Margie today. She's kind of going through a rough time. Lots of love and prayers for Cousin Margie. Kind of a rough time for her folks, but keep them lifted up in prayer. They'll get through it. It's nice to have you all here with me tonight. Thank you so much. Remember, I'm keeping an eye and ear out for Diana's dad. So if I must wait. Okay, hold on. Okay. Thank you.
Tons of stuff, but all I got was this, because that's all they had. So you always think of things that...
Thank you. Well, thank you. Okay. Things going well so far?
Well, I woke up to a few other people.
Good.
Guy wanted to know who I was.
I did. Okay, thank you. Thank you for doing this, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a be out after.
I've shared that I was waiting for you. So.
I got my steak.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I thought you guys might have glitched out again. We're here. We're here. Everybody okay? Ernest, you don't have to be quiet if you don't want to. We're free to speak here as long as we're not speaking out of hate, as long as we're not running anybody down, as long as we are not coming from a place of abuse, and we are abiding by the terms of service. You feel free to say what you need to say. Ain't we got the good life after all? We're all here together right now, so I would say the answer is yes. I love this one. This one sounds very monkey-esque. Oh, I love swimming. I love swimming. I don't get to do it very often, though. Not as much as I'd like to. And it's just not as safe swimming in chlorine as it is like in a saltwater swimming pool. And not everybody has those kinds of setups, you know. Oh, nothing. Diana's dad was here and I got what I needed, so we're good. There's a curfew for 9 o'clock out now, so he risked life and limb coming here. He brought Diana some juice. All right, everybody's back at the same time. It's an all back, everybody's back. That's great. Thank you. Yep, we've got a curfew here in Newark, absolutely. 9 o'clock. They just established that not too long ago. It's amazing you get to live in an area where you can watch stuff like that, Ox. Thank you, one and all, for being here. I appreciate every one of you showed up tonight. Thank you. Oh, I bet, Ox. I bet. Thank you, Smokin' Joe. I'm glad you're here listening. Oh, never underestimate the amount of idiots that will come out in any given day, especially in situations such as this.
Forgive me, baby, you scared me off last night. Forgive me, baby, you scared me off my mind. When the morning came, I still wasn't thinking right. Forgive me, baby, if I hurt so deep inside. Forgive me, baby, if I hurt so deep inside. When the morning came, I still wasn't thinking right.
Well, Stoner, hello. Good to see you. We're just having fun with our art. Tonight, this is what's coming out. Some kind of ridge line. I need it. That's the background. I need something darker. Hold on, I'm trying to find a different drawing pencil. There we go. That's the one I want. Now I need my sharpener.
You know I just can't stand. My mistakes
I'll be right with you. I'm just sharpening my graphite here.
static goes so slow, telling me things you already know.
Thank you, one and all, for being here. I really appreciate it.
You gotta know, how can't you know?
We're listening to Catfish Jones. Good friend, good brother in the Lord. Very positive man and a positive channel. Well, that's true, Stoner, isn't it? That's very true.
And I'm just how I thought I would be. You call.
Turkeys can swim. Oh, wow, Ox, I didn't know that. That's a new one for me. A lot of creatures can swim that you might not think can swim. Kitties can swim.
You call, and I least expect.
Thank you to Catfish Jones for giving me this beautiful album.
What you say next. You call out of the blue. You call.
Okay, Angel, thank you so much. Thank you for your continued love and prayers. And continue to lift up Ernest. Thank you so much. Yeah, deer can swim too.
Cause I just wanna touch you.
Hello, Mr. Brenta. Good to see you. How you doing, sir? How's Mary Kay? Love to you and Mary Kay. We've got Super Jim in the house. Good to see each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I love you all very, very much. And I've already said hello to each and every one of you, so you know I love each and every one of you. Thank you. Okay, Hadley. Keep on praying. Lots of love to you. Thank you for coming by, Hadley. Get some rest. Be careful out there, Hadley. Always have your emergency supplies with you, especially now more than ever. Pack that bag before you walk out that door. With food, with water, with first aid supplies, with a light source, with a way to make a fire. You know what to do, Hadley. Now's the time. Better to have it and not need it than the other way around. I wish I could tell you that you didn't need to be so concerned, but it's never a bad idea to be prepared. If you see somebody out there in need, and you can help them, help them. Don't listen to the propaganda saying, oh, don't go near anybody. No, you can be careful. You can wear a mask if you need to, but there's no reason to turn your back on your fellow man if you see someone who's down and needs some help, in whatever way you can help them. Go against the grain. Don't buy into the propaganda. We're here to help one another, not live separately and let everybody just F off and go without if there's something that someone needs. Good helps. Good doesn't worry about if it's potentially dangerous. We face enough dangers just by living each and every day, each and every one of us. And each one of us can meet our end at any day, at any time, from various sources and reasons. So don't fear what you're being told. Don't let that keep you from doing the good things you can do to help other people out when they need it. Stay on task and don't give in to fear, don't give in to propaganda. Get your news from secondary sources, not mainstream. There are other places to get your news and not just the primary popular channels. If you just but look, you'll see that to be 100% true. Exercise the same good, healthy lifestyle practices that anybody would at any time. Now is no exception. But it's no need to turn into a bad sci-fi movie, Don't go there. Don't be part of the hysteria or the panic. That helps no one. Thank you, everybody, for being here with me today. Again, if anybody wants to talk about anything regarding the concerns of the day, or talk about what's going on in your part of the world where you live, regarding all of this propaganda about the coronavirus, please feel free. Maybe somebody's going through something similar. Maybe you can get some information from other people here in the chat that you might not get from somewhere else. Hands-on eyewitness first account. Not filtered, edited, scripted. Yes, that rambling catfish was indeed born to ramble, wasn't he? He says so himself. You ask him. You see catfish, you ask him your own self and say, "Catfish, were you born to ramble?" And he will tell you, yes. Isn't that cool? Thank you, everybody. It means a lot to me that you're here with me tonight. Thank you so much. Now, who you calling Whelp, Ox? Well, Ox can call me Whelp because I'm younger. Yes, we're born to help our fellow man. Not say, screw him, the news says we should avoid each other. No, go against that. Be cautious, be careful, certainly. Take whatever precautions necessary. But never, never, ever, ever, ever turn your back on your fellow man in need. If you can help and do something to help them, whatever it is. If you are blessed with something they need or can give, you can give them to help. Please do. I promise you, your life is not in mortal danger if you say bring some food to someone who doesn't have any or running low. That's just one example. Don't let these panicky waves that are flowing over people keep you from doing what you should be doing. Peaches, hello! Yes, Peaches, yes it does. But do be prepared. Have a way to make fire. Have a way to purify water. Have a way that's a light source. Have some food items stored up. Have some medical supplies stored up. Remember items for bartering and trading. Call me crazy all day long, but look at the world around you. Think of all the movies you've seen. Try to be a couple steps ahead. Have those things that whenever you watch those movies saying, boy, if I only would have remembered, and fill in the blank with any simple item. Make sure you know where those simple items are. In Vegas? Who's going to Vegas? I'm not going to Vegas. I don't think that's anywhere I really want or need to go right now. Thank you, no. There. We've got a clearing here. Do we have a Sasquatch? Sure. There we go. Finito. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Let's have a look at what we did here. Well, here we are, some hills going into the woods, and we've got a squatch going on back in there somewhere, but just tiny. See, there he is. I've already read it and watched it, Peaches. I get the drift. You like it? Time to get back to nature, familiar with nature. Be aware of your surroundings, the natural flora and fauna where you live. Whose woods is it, Jim Brentar? You tell me. Whose might it be? A stoner. Are you sure it's not Barbara Mandrell's woods? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Oh, goodness. Oh, did you watch Outbreak? James Woods. It's James Woods, yeah. Is it Dolly's Woods? It might be Dolly's Woods. It just might. There you go, Jim Brentar, that too. Thank you, everybody, for being here. If anybody else has any prayer requests, if anybody else wants to talk about what's going on, where they're at, as far as all this hoop-de-doo and panic and toilet paper shortages and all this quarantine nonsense for pretty much nothing, you know, throw it right out there. Hello, Sean Cody. Thank you for my digital red rose. You beat me to it at Michigander Man's, Sean. I wasn't fast enough. And you had that rose out there so fast. Everybody, it's Sean Cody's birthday. Please do wish Sean Cody happy birthday. Sean, we got another drawing tonight. We got the woods and we got a squatch going on out there in the woods. Could be Chuck Norris's woods. Everybody say happy birthday to our very own, the one who never fails to bring me a digital red rose every stream, Mr. Sean Cody. Thank you, Sean. You might not, Bobby, you might not. Oh, Sean, I hope you had a wonderful day full of laughter and love and lots of cake. Well, not everybody wants cake on their birthday. You don't have to have cake on your birthday. You can have whatever you want on your birthday. Fool me not. Shut the front door. Hello, good to see you, sir. How are you? Jim Adams, to answer your inquiry, I don't know. Oh, pecan pie. Yes, sir, and yes, sir. That's a good time right there. I do love some pecan pie. I make a good pecan pie too. I just don't get to make as much as I used to, you know. When it's just me and Diana and Jason's not here all the time. I just don't make tons and tons of food. And I was taught to cook, certainly, but I cook in larger amounts. Gotta scale everything down, you know. Scale it down. I would be proud to partake in your pecan pie. You would, Bobby. You would be proud. It's very good. If you like that kind of thing, anyway. It's all nice and golden and buttery. Jim Adams, interesting thought. But my mind didn't go there. Oh, well, Sean, enjoy. Enjoy each pecan pie. You know, Warren Zevon was a guest on David Letterman not long before he passed away, one of his final interviews. And in that interview, and I was just a child when it happened. Well, not a child, but, you know, I was much younger than I am now. I remember him saying, enjoy every sandwich. There's a Warren Zevon quote for you. And that's true. That's absolutely true. Yeah, they sent homework to a kindergartner. First of all, come on. And second of all, you know, well, there is no second of all. Homework for a kindergartner, please. I do everything with her anyway, you know, I don't need their, whatever, just, you know, papers. You know, you can't get away from those stupid papers. Hell is full of paperwork, I promise. There's a whole room just full of paperwork. That's a few doors down from the room that has nothing but black licorice and circus peanuts. That's a few doors down. Jim, I had an entirely different thought altogether, but that may be incorrect as well. Just so you know. Fool me not, how long was Richie been talking about it, sir? How long? Yeah? They're really hyping this one up, making it seem like everybody's walking around all diseased, and that's bullshit. I'm sorry, 100% grade A bullshit. It is not something that is at epidemic proportions everywhere you go. Are the hospitals where you at, are they flooded with patients? Are they? Are those funeral homes cranking out more bodies from people dying from this? Investigate. Look into this for yourself. Are Sib and Nicholson on now too? Everybody's on right now. No. This is meant to scare people into easing them into medical martial law. People will comply more readily if they're afraid for their health and their safety. That doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. Well, I didn't know one person in my walk and my experience around here, personal. Not on the internet, but personal. I don't know one person. And I know a lot of people. Oh, are they on Richie's? Okay. I would have been there if I wasn't doing anything, but, you know, here I am, so. Exactly, and nothing but people doing their own research can satisfactorily answer that question. There are health professionals that have spoken on this topic that can easily be researched. Yep. But there isn't one. There isn't one. Okay, Viking. Well, thank you for being here. White Wolf Viking Apache. We'll be saying goodnight here, and maybe a little bit later in the evening I will come back and do a chill stream. Yeah, not too many. Not too many. Well, I hope there won't be. If everybody's taking precautions now, then why would it possibly spread? You know what I mean? Put the pieces together. Right, but you will find as time goes on that even with all these precautions, they'll have to take more. And they'll have to take more, even though there aren't as many casualties as what they're telling you. I'm willing to bet that, you bet. Investigation. Look into it for yourself. Don't take mainstream news word for it. Look into alternate news sources and talk to people first-hand accounts when all possible. That's all I'm saying. And whatever's going on, people are going to act cray-cray, okay? Don't be afraid. Just make sure you have what you need. Calmly get what you need in the ways you can get it. And help one another. Now is not the time to be socially distant. That's propaganda. Be cautious. Wear a mask if you think you need to. Wear gloves if you think you need to. That's fine. If that's good enough for a surgeon in a hospital, then it's good enough for you to say, give some groceries to somebody who needs it, or give someone some batteries, or cigarettes, or whatever. If you can, remember the barter and trade thing. People are going to miss stuff when they're held back like this and can't just go out and get. So be a couple steps ahead and have a few things to trade for things you might need. You don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to listen to a word I say. But bear in mind, I've told you. And I'll keep telling you to not be afraid. Well, we're almost done, Jim Brentar. Thank you. And you're okay, K-Dog. God bless you. I'm glad you're okay. Let them look. Whenever you see a big mass of people blindly following something, question it and go the other way. Because 99.9% of the time, a big mass of people are headed in the wrong direction. Narrow is the way, and few are those who find it. Be that person who finds the narrow way. I love y'all very much. I'm going to say goodnight, and please keep an eye out in case Mr. MFJ decides to go live. Please drop on by, have a little check it out. Hopefully he has a peaceful stream. And God willing, I'll see you a little bit later tonight, and we'll talk some more. Okay? Can't wait to see you guys a little bit later. I love you. Thank you all for being here. Once again, here's our picture for tonight. For the record, I had fun with my art, despite the toilet paper shortage. Despite the schools being closed. I love you all. I love you, K-Dog. Love to you, Peaches. I love you, Bobby. Thank you for being here. Love you, Fool Me Not. Love to Angel Bulldog, who is here. Love to Super Jim. Love to this old stoner. Love to Sean Cody, the birthday boy. Love to Cousin Margie. Love everyone who came by tonight. Sorry if I didn't get to your name. God willing, I will see you all here real soon. A little bit later this evening for a relaxing, chill stream. I love you too. God bless. Keep your eyes and ears out. Go check things out for yourself. Remember to love one another, even when times get tough, even if things seem impossible. God has a way of making things possible. He certainly does. If there's love there, there's always hope. And love has a way of showing through if it's there. You can't hide it, no matter how hard you try. So don't try. I know, Stoner. I guess old corn cobs and leaves and, you know, pages of the Farmer's Almanac, maybe. I don't know. Remember to pray for one another. If you don't want to pray, start. And if you don't want to start by remembering good times, good qualities. Nothing takes those away. Nothing. Not ever. Forgive one another all the way around. It's just a good idea. No one needs any extra negative baggage. I don't want any, do you? I don't. I love you, Stoner. Thank you for being here, sir. God willing, we'll be back with you here a little bit later tonight. And tell someone you love that you love them before you go to bed tonight. God bless you. See you soon.